Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. I'm going to do a quick video here on how to use the NYSE Tick to spot reversals. Most charting packages offer the NYSE Tick. On Thinkorswim, you can see up here it's $TICK, and this is basically all the NYSE stocks put into a chart, and it's calculated, and it's called the NYSE Tick. So this will oscillate as the price of stocks in the NYSE either fluctuate up or down. So it's a very good indicator, probably my number one tool I trade with, especially intraday trading. I'm going to be very simplified in this attack, and each of you can take whatever this you like and apply it and kind of throw some of the others out of it. You'll notice here I have the zero level. The zero level is always marked up on my tick chart. I want to know if it's trading above or below zero for the most part of the day. You know, it helps me realize, hey, are we staying mainly bearish for the day, or are we holding pretty positive here? And as you can see, we were fairly positive early on, then we went a little bit bearish as we sold off, and then we stayed up above zero, having one or two little probes here, but for the most part stayed above zero the most of the time. So in that, I would say, for the most part, I'd be a bull for pretty much the entire morning there. So, also, you can take it like, all right, watch my cursors. You can see my cursor this high right here. Sorry about that, guys. This high right here, as you see where my cursor are, represents this high right here. And if you go right here to the next cursor, this high represents this high, and so on and so forth, guys. As you can see, these highs start to get a little bit lower as the price is somewhat the same. This is a very bearish indicator. As the stocks are getting weaker and prices staying the same on the ES here, this is just the S&P, guys. And then, so that's a very bearish indicator. You're waiting for this breakdown. And as this breaks down, you want to see where it oscillates back to. And you can see right here, we have another high, and that is in correlation with this high right here. So technically, we're still in a downtrend here on the tick, guys. Still pushing down. We're making lower highs and lower lows on the tick here, and so aren't we in the market. Now looky here, as we make a lower low in the market, we make a lower low in the tick, and then right here, you will see at 728, this high gets broken for the first time, guys. So we no longer have lower highs anymore, do we? What happens over here at 728? We get a nice little break to the upside. So this short-term rally to the downside is over. It's broken, guys. It gets broken right here. So now we're looking to the upside. Okay. So now we make a nice pullback right here, which came right at this level here. Nice pullback. And we're still making higher lows and higher highs until we get broken. And that gets done right over here, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Right here, we break down. That happens to fall right here. So what we have is, we have higher highs, and now we start to make lower highs. Do you see this? We're making lower highs as we're still trading up here up top. This is a pre-indicator. This is like this isn't a lagging indicator. This is like an indicator who basically is in front of the market. So this is like a heads up, guys. We're starting to make lower highs as the market's still trading up technically. So this is like a heads up for you who are looking to trade long. You're like, hey, heads up. There's not as much strength in this market. We're starting to make lower highs. And sure enough, we make a lower low. And we make a lower high, guys. And then we get in a pinch here, and so on and so forth. So let's keep moving this forward. I literally just turned on the monitor and started making up examples here, guys. So this is as live as it gets. I mean, this is just like doing it live in real time, because I have not looked any of this up. I'm setting all this up right here in front of you, pretty much. So this can definitely be done however you may like it. So right here, you can see lower highs, and then we get a spike up here. You get a nice spike up here. This high comes right here. And that's still a higher low. So we're still in an uptrend here, guys. We're chopping up. And then sure enough, right here, you can see we made a lower high as price made a higher high. Price made a higher high. The tick made a lower high. that is a very bearish sign. So if you're looking to go long here, it might be a heads up to say, hey, you could run into some chop, or you could start to see a reversal. And sure enough, it reversed back down until it reached these lows down here, which came down here with these low ticks. And then the same pattern started again. We had a nice push up. And see this really high tick? This really high tick came right here, guys. This really high tick came right here. So that means that price is way down here, but yet our tick is making higher highs. This is a bullish indicator saying, hey, this thing's about to take off, guys. We're getting high ticks as price is still down here. Let's get ready. We need to go back to the upside. And that's what price is telling you there. Trade it up, 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 and away. So let's move forward here and just get to current time here. As you can see, let's go right here. This low happens to form right here at this low. We're making this higher high right here is what I was just now showing you. That came right here. So that's an indicator saying, hey, we had a higher high here. Let's trade this to the upside and buy pullbacks. You get all these little micro pullbacks, depending on what market you're trading. You get these micro pullbacks, and all of them hold the zero level. Now you're going to slowly see that, hey, we're starting to make lower highs on the tick. So guess what? There could be a break to the downside. Just like trading a MACD or something like that, you can have a divergence. You can have a divergence on the tick indicator. And this, I think, is a little more viable than any type of momentum indicator. This is actual NYSE stocks being traded. So as we're making lower highs, we're making equal to lower lows. So this is a heads up saying, hey, we could see a dump to the downside. Let's be a little bit cautious. And then sure enough, off to the races we go. Back down to the downside, guys. I'm not sure if you enjoyed this video. If you like it, guys, I use a lot of the tick in the live trading room every single day. Come and join me. Watch how I actually use it, and I think it'll be very beneficial to to your success. Like here, sorry, I went one more little example. I moved back to yesterday just to see if I could find something here for you guys. And right here, this tick spike high here is this high as well. And you can obviously see the low ticks as it's going down. Price is going down. The ticks are still technically making lower lows. But then you see a nice spike up here. You have a higher tick and you have a higher low. So you have a higher low and a higher high as price is still making lower highs. This is a heads up, guys. We are done trading to the downside. So you see these pullbacks and shorts, pullbacks, and this thing's looking to short, but that failed. You know, you can obviously tell that by the way the tick stopped selling off and we had a nice higher tick. See the tick heading back up? That's an indicator saying, hey, we got a reversal zone right here, guys. We're seeing this live right here that we're seeing this market start to reverse. By using the tick, you can see that price, it leads the price, and you can say, hey, we're getting ready to change directions here. So you could start to mentally absorb that and say, hey, I want to go from this low to this high rather than taking these shorts. I don't need to do that anymore. These shorts are being failed just by looking at the tick over here, guys. The tick is starting to make higher lows and higher highs when price is still making lower lows and lower highs. It's leading indicator. So it's telling you, hey, look out. We're starting to trade to the upside here, guys. The stocks in the NYSE are failing and they're starting to make higher highs and higher lows. Does that make sense, everybody? I hope I was able to get across a little bit. If you guys have any questions about this video and how I use the tick, and if I can help you at all, come to directiontrader.com. Take a trial in the live trading room. Ask me all the questions you want. Write me an email at adam@directiontrader.com, and we'll work to get this figured out together. But hope you enjoyed it, guys. Other than that, you guys have a good day.